Hi, I'm Joseph Huerta, a photojournalist and storyteller based in the Pacific Northwest. Today we're going to be talking about the fly-on-the-wall approach to interviews. So what exactly is a fly-on-the-wall interview?
Yeah, it's like, where do you start?
It's about keeping your distance from your subject. Basically becoming invisible in the environment.
I just got hit in July, right around there.
And observing life as it happens in front of you.
You own this, yeah?
Yeah, we're the only.
Yeah, so sorry. Thank you. So sorry.
Capturing raw, unscripted conversations without interference.
Grandson that's
Unlike traditional interviews, it's less about the Q&A and more about letting people reveal themselves naturally.
It was like if I were to grab you and just like shake you violently is what it felt like.
There's this quote from cinematographer Jack Cardiff. Not sure if I'm saying that right. My apologies if I'm not. His quote is, "For every 10 feet the camera is away, the more truth it tells." And I'm a firm believer in that. Let me share with you how I use the fly-on-the-wall approach in a recent story that I produced with a good friend and amazing producer, Olivia Roberts. Good, bad, and hopeful. A reflection of 2024.
I felt like this year actually went by in a blur.
It did go by quick.
2024 was a year to remember.
2024 was like the Wednesday
The
of the week.
Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
what
think
it felt like.
so.
Okay, do you guys start whenever?
How was 2024 for you?
Yeah, what was the highlights?
I don't know.
I'd say it was like mostly positive.
A lot of growth this year.
The things that I think that has been so great about this year is like finally feeling like I have been able to get settled.
To me, it's just very like transitional.
So what about in terms of the world?
World event-wise, I mean, obviously we had a big election.
The American election that was always interesting for us Aussies to keep an eye on.
You missed it, but we had this crazy view of the Northern Lights.
I did see the Northern Lights.
You saw them from your backyard, didn't you?
I actually saw it from the top of Queen Anne.
I loved watching the Olympics.
And here's the final response from B-Girl Ray Gun.
Oh, Ray Gun, the break dancer.
Is that a kangaroo reference, Ronnie?
I thought her moves were pretty good.
She retired because of the backlash, which is actually tragic. She put herself out there, and that's more than a lot of other people do.
You don't want to see me breakdancing.
There was a lot of pop culture things going on.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
The beef between Kendrick and Drake was your happiness.
Yep.
Yeah, it gave you life.
I feel like it's the first time we've really had that rapid-fire, back-to-back beef in a while.
We are following breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy has been exposed, so that was interesting to watch.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But yet, there were a lot of red flags now that, like, looking back at it now,
What about your personal life?
My personal life? Oh, that's a great question.
I finally got to start traveling.
We went to Italy,
Yeah.
Rome.
Got to see Japan and like experience a different culture.
I got 2 new cats.
You did. I forgot that was this year.
I started a business and
Wait, you started a business?
Yes.
I didn't know you started a business.
I don't tell many
Am
people.
I a bad friend?
It's kind of the first full year at my new job, so really getting into the swing of things.
And I have a new job and I'm able to get the things that I need and feel a lot more ease and security. And you feel secure too because you get treats.
I think that for Alana and Isaac getting engaged was our biggest highlight. That's exciting. And then looking forward to the wedding next year.
I got experience with my first relationship. It made me like realize a lot about myself.
I haven't felt this like emotionally strong and physically strong in a very, very long time.
Some of the negative things.
So many things.
Do we talk about politics?
Politics was really fun this year. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that.
I feel like this year has been a year of like taking sides.
It's hard not to think about it like every single day.
Genocide. Genocide was bad.
Violence in general. I mean, we just had that CEO guy get shot. A lot of people have very strong opinions on that.
Oh, also, you know what? Housing is expensive.
Just like being single and finding stable housing that's actually comfortable and hits like the baseline standard,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Climate change is bad.
Here, yeah, the bomb cyclone. East side, a lot of people were really affected without power for several days.
You hear about the hurricanes getting worse and worse.
Just happened like back to back to back.
There were a lot of other bad things that happened in 2024, like in personal life.
Well, 2024 was a tough year because I had some health problems that were difficult to get over.
I kind of got like too attached in my relationship, like too obsessive. Yeah. And I was like, damn. Made me realize I need to take a step back.
There's been some pretty heartbreaking like split ups and disagreements with people that I think didn't have to go the way that they did. What am I hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for healthy body, healthy mind.
Eventually get health insurance. That's my new goal of 2025.
Maybe children on the horizon.
Maybe start a family.
I want to learn how to do the splits.
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
And I hope our startup sees continued success.
There's one really exciting. Our daughter gets married.
I'm actually excited to achieve a better work-life balance. I have been so busy, and so is my husband, and figuring out how to be less busy and spend more time together, I think will be really lovely.
I feel like I know what I need to be doing with my life. I need to go back to school, work out, just take care of myself,
Hopefully a little bit more unity.
I think now that we're actually reflecting, I'm more hopeful to make 2025 look the way I want it to look.
Just gotta stay committed.
Yeah,
It's the little things that matter.
It's gonna get better. It's a getting and growing year. That's what 2024 brought us.
Yeah.
That's good, good job.
That story was inspired by two incredible storytellers, Darren Durlack and Ray Farkas.
Reflection on America.
In 2009, Darren did a story called Reflections on America, where he went around Baltimore and talked to people about how everything in America was going. And Ray Farkas, his New York Reacts series, captured raw emotions of New Yorkers 2 days after 9/11.
I am not going to be a prisoner in my own country. I'm not going to walk in fear.
Yeah, what was the highlights?
I don't know.
I should mention that these are all man-on-the-street interviews, and nothing was pre-planned ahead of time. As far as getting people to talk, we went to populated areas and looked for groups of two, and had participants talk with each other.
Just ignore us to get into conversation between you two.
Okay.
By having the subjects talk with each other instead of the crew, they tend to be more open and vulnerable.
I kind of got too attached in my relationship, too obsessive. Yeah. And I was like, damn. Made me realize I need to take a step back.
2024 was good.
By keeping the questions simple, we were able to let the conversations flow naturally,
Finally got to start traveling.
We went to Italy.
with the sound bouncing back and forth between each participant.
Obviously we had a big election.
The American election that was always interesting for us Aussies to keep an eye on.
There were times when we did need to give a little bit of direction.
You can list things off even if you think of worldly events, cultural, sort of music that happen in your own life.
Reminding them of events that happened during the year.
We've ranged from the Olympics to Diddy drama, all the things in between. So no topic is off limits.
Visually, I kept the shots wide and unobtrusive, never changing the angle. The goal was to feel more like we were peeking into their conversation.
I mean, I guess, but in the grand scheme, oh gosh.
By keeping it wide, we're also seeing life happen around them.
Weather this summer was
Brutal.
awful.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Climate change is really a thing.
It is.
When logging the footage, I color coordinated the sound bites from each question to keep it organized and make it easier on myself to help create the narrative and keep the story engaging. I look for sound that pairs with one another.
Do we talk about politics?
Politics was really fun this year. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that.
I feel like this year has been a year of taking sides.
It's hard not to think about it.
And also it was more of a push and pull.
Eventually get health insurance. That's my new goal of 2025.
Maybe children on the horizon.
Maybe start a family.
I want to learn how to do the splits.
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
I want to show how we're similar to one another by our accomplishments.
Kind of the first full year at my new job, so really getting into the swing of things.
And I have a new job, and I'm able to get the things that I need and feel a lot more ease.
Goals.
I'm actually excited to achieve a better work-life balance.
And struggles.
Well, 2024 was a tough year because I had some health problems that were difficult to get over.
Know that the fly-on-the-wall approach isn't for every story. Sometimes you need those traditional interviews.
Hello, gentlemen.
But when you want to capture genuine, unfiltered human experiences, to me, this technique is incredibly powerful. As storytellers, our job isn't to dictate meaning,
Wait, when do we start?
but to reveal it. So as you plan for your next story, give this technique a shot.
Happy ending.
Thanks for watching.
Happy endings.
Happy storytelling.
But in the end, I think we're in good hands.